Carolina, the Queen City, where we're coming to you today. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Gordon Hayward.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Young out there with Vucevic, and it's Williams at the small forward. And for Charlotte, we've got Hayward. Bismack Biyombo is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Ball, and it's Graham in at the point guard. And Chris, just getting into a new year. Already injuries hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, and the big thing, though, end the year healthy. Get your guys back to 100%. Don't rush them back early.
So the Hornets win the tip. Hayward outside. Pass the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. And here's Levine. Outside Williams. High post Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Yeah, it did. I mean, they were smart about it, Mark. Once the fouls started to add up on the other side, they really turned up the heat.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now here's Hayward. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Washington.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
He was the 9th overall pick in the 2010 draft. If it were held again, only a couple guys would be selected ahead of him.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Ball against Levine. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, Webb, he gets scorching hot and can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Free throw good, Levine.
You know, back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls, but he used both events to fuel his career.
Now here's Hayward. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. 4-on-3 break. Here's Williams. A rebound by Washington. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, man, and right there, Hayward willing to sacrifice his body in traffic to make the play.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Satoransky's checked in for the Bulls. So he gets them both. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Outside Williams. From outside, off the mark. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. And there's the pass to Biyombo. Back to Graham. Kicks to Hayward. Shoots the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's Levine. He had 27 points last game. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Ball, the pass to Biyombo. Back to Ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the 76ers. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for the Hornets, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
Here's Washington, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
You can't let Washington get comfortable. I mean, off a feed, PJ is a better shooter.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's Vucevic, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Vucevic has got 6. Now Ball, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Biyombo kicks to Hayward. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Wizards in Washington.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
So it's the Hornets now. The Bulls getting the bucket. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now off the inbound. Here's Biyombo. And the dunk by Biyombo.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Levine against Ball. Fires from the wing. Levine can't hit. Charlotte in the lead. Graham surveying the floor. And finished off by Graham.
Taking matters to his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Satoransky after the basket by Charlotte. Williams dishes to Vucevic. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And stolen by Graham. Hayward, and Hayward at the stop.
And right there, Hayward's in full attack mode, imposing his will on the game.
Vucevic with it. He has 6. Passes it to Levine. Over ball. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Ball, the pass to Graham. Pass to Washington. Clock at 6. Back to Graham with the shot. That one no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Now just a 1-point Hornets lead. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Vucevic. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Young. Valentine's checked in for Williams. And Troy Brown subbed in for Zach LaVine. Here's Wanamaker. Here's Zeller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Zeller. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Wanamaker. Over in the corner, Rozier. Fires for 3. Markkanen pulls it in. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Valentine wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Wanamaker. Satoransky against Rozier. Monk, the pass to Zeller. Charlotte moving it around and taken away by Brown. And here is Valentine. score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here's Rozier. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And one of the more explosive dunkers in the league. Monk seems to make a highlight reel play on a nightly basis.
Yeah, a flashy player as an amateur and now as a pro. Monk has a 40-plus inch vert. That's right. Very few guys his size finishes the alley-oop the way he does.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5 stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
Chicago leading. Brown outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rozier, the pass to Monk. To the middle. Here's Zeller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown.
How last month turned out for him, he's getting around 4 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And clearly, he's having a tough stretch here. But it's all about how you respond to the adversity. That'll be key.
Yeah, but we'll see if he has the mental toughness to turn it around. If not, they've got a few other guys ready to step up and start stealing some of those minutes.
And that one falls for Zeller.
And one thing that gives these scouts confidence in Zeller's ability to expand his shooting range, it's the fact that he's been a solid free throw shooter ever since he's entered this league.
And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. And so Zeller nails both of them. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. Now, Satoransky. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
Rozier with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Wanamaker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 19th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that tireless work ethic that also motivates the rest of his teammates. Now here's Vucevic. He has 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Here's Monk. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
Registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, finishing at the rim is what Zeller does best.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Brown feeling it out a bit. Markkanen in the corner. That one doesn't drop. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Wanamaker. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Chicago called for the foul. The Hornets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. A minute 20 left in the first. Satoransky against Rozier. It's Brown with the drive. Here's Satoransky. And the Bulls get it back. Vucevic with the bucket.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Charlotte's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now, here's Monk. Guarded closer. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Valentine kicks to Brown. He feeds it to Vucevic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Vucevic has got 12.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. And when he does that, this guy can dominate.
Bridges shot. Good.
Well, you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Chicago's gone 1-3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Rozier against Satoransky. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Chicago. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what he sees as an advantage.
You know, we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team, like I said, just competitive-wise. We don't have all the miles other teams have. We should have energy, you know, young, hungry dudes that are ready to compete and show what they have in this league. And we shouldn't be tired out there. We should be the most conditioned team. We should be running people up and down.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
So for Chicago right now, Valentine and Markkanen, your small and power forwards. White is out there with Brown, and it's Vucevic in at the center. Now here's Brown, 6 on the shot clock. Reverses, out left of the wing. Here's Vucevic. Tries yet again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Given his size and skill set, Markkanen is hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
That free throw good for Markkanen. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Here's Levine, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. Levine's got 5 now.
And what about the touch on the floater? Levine making a difficult shot look easy.
To the inside, Zeller. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago leading by 3. Brown dishes to Levine. And no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. That's a 2 from Rozier. Zeller passes to Washington. Now Levine. He's covered by Ball. He was all alone on that one. He's got 7.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rozier against Markkanen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
And, of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Ball handlers like Rozier lift the whole team. I mean, his personality and attitude keep morale high through the entire game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Biyombo is checked in for Zeller. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Miles Bridges. The Bulls also changing it up. Young's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Williams in for Brown. Ball with the bucket.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
White bounce pass. Here's Vucevic. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now here's Vucevic. 12 points for him. Young's shot is off. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here. Graham's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Daniel Tice is checked in for Vucevic. And so it's Young who brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. White finds Levine. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hop.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Here's Washington. He doesn't hit that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Feeds to Young. The Hornets pull it in. Hayward, left side. Wants to get it to Biyombo and does. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And thinking back, Biyombo selected 7th overall because of the pre-draft measurements and workouts, which were unreal.
Well, he has a 7'6" wingspan, flashed tremendous speed for his size, but he also has showed a mature, positive attitude. He can speak 5 languages. Scouts came away impressed with his total package.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. You know, discussing Biyombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, is it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes? Only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
Oh, looking calm and composed in the paint. Levine is superb at capitalizing from these spots.
White against Graham. Passes it to Biyombo. Over Tice. It's rebounded by Tice. Chicago leading. White looking around, lets it fly. They get the rebound. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
That one falls. Hayward's got 8 points.
Look, with good size and underrated athleticism, Hayward's able to muscle through the contact.
And White kicks to Young. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Ball. Levine against Ball. Biyombo with the block. And he gets it to go. And here is Graham. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Graham. And Graham throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. A tight game here in Charlotte. White down low. Graham defending. Levine. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Charlotte calls timeout. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. LaMelo Ball, number 1.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Hornets trail by 4. Now here's Graham. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Williams passes to Young. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Biyombo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. Got a piece of it. Now Williams. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's White. Here's Young. Biyombo with the block. And he gets it back.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. 6-point game. Pass to Graham. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Now here's White. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Kick out to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here, and he comes up with the deuce. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Biyombo. Dishes to Hayward. Tries it from the top of the key. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Hornets trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To stop the run. And Hayward with the lay-in. Hayward's got 10.
Just a well-designed play. Hayward with a number of options coming off the screen. Decides to take it himself.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. He kicks to White. Floats one up, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Cody Zeller's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Miles Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Monk's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Ball. And that one falls for White.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Now, here's Monk. The dish to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Chicago grabs the miss. Tice has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Bulls have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw good from Thaddeus Young.
Well, finally he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Graham gets a wide open look. Off target from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
No good on the second free throw.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do, man. Make matters worse.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Troy Brown comes in for Zach LaVine, and Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Now here's Brown. He averages about 5 points a game. And the pass to Satoransky. And here's Young. Tries from 16. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision getting it to the open team.
Chicago leading by 11. Satoransky with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now here's Graham. Kicks it to Monk. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Becoming a more aggressive scorer. Monk fighting through contact like a vet.
.153 left now here in the second. Graham against Satoransky. Fires from 14. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets trail by 11. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And using his athleticism to his advantage, like when Bridges goes up and finishes alley-oops.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Passes to Satoransky. The 3 from Valentine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 4 assists in the game. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Graham against Satoransky. It's tipped. 55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Valentine. Rozier, he's checked in for Devontae Graham. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Lowry Marketing comes in for Thaddeus Young. And so he hits both. Here's Rozier. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Oh, man, I love when Bridges charges inside. Dunks like this proves how dangerous he can be.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, leading by 12. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The 3 from Valentine. But they recover it.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Charlotte shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Wanamaker misses. Chicago leading by 12. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Satoransky. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic, and the Bulls with another miss. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers. And I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to the 6 titles they won, even though the last one was over 20 years ago. Do you believe that?
Wow, the only team to ever three-peat twice. Can you believe that?
Never happen again.
I think it will.
Never happen again.
Success is hard to sustain.
Never happen again.
Sustain, but I think it will.
Listen, every franchise goes through peaks and valleys. Chicago will rise once again.
Ooh, Chicago will rise. That should be a show.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
Here's White. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Hornets, Bismack Biyombo is out there with Washington. Then it's Ball. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Hayward in at the small forward. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And stolen by Graham.
Now look, he was laying in wait for that pass. Lured him into his trap.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And making an immediate impact in this league, Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle tested, and it prepares you to affect winning.
And that one falls for Graham. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. LaVine wide open. Ball with the rebound. Fast break now for Charlotte. Washington finds Ball. Here's Biyombo. Off with the layup. On the wing, LaVine. Graham defending. And stolen by Hayward. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's Washington missing.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
LaVine passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Washington. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got assist number 5 here tonight. Hornets trail by 13. Pass to Biyombo. He kicks it to Graham. Back to Biyombo. White against Graham. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Levine. Over in the corner, Williams. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And when Hayward's hot, he rides the wave of momentum. Excellent at staying aggressive.
White with it, now defended by Hayward. White dishes to Young. Another shot. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Washington's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ball. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Chicago leading by 6. Levine up top. He's covered by Ball. Levine, good.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Ball, the pass to Graham. Inside, looking for Hayward. He gets it there. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Vucevic.
Great coverage from Washington, playing hard and trying to make an impact on defense.
And Hayward with the stuff.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Outside, White. Biombo with the block. They get it back. Hornets trail by 6. A pass to Hayward.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. White against Graham. And White kicks to Levine. Levine double team. White wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the Hornets call time here.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Bulls, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, Charlotte. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught-in-the-middle type group. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get over the hump.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And again, Chicago, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And here is Graham. He's got 7. Hayward outside. Clock at 6. Poked loose, taken away by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break over Hayward. Misses off the left iron. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. The drive-by ball. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, I like how Washington gets positioned for the offensive rebound. He's got a nice feel for where he needs to be when the shot goes up.
Ball against Levine. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Markkanen, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 7.
I love the effort there. It's huge whenever Markkanen uses his body and height to grab offensive boards.
There's the pass to Biyombo. Hayward outside. Back to Biyombo. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And it's Washington missing.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
It's good.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Now, here's Ball. 10 points for him. And Ball slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's White. After the basket by Charlotte. He dishes it to Levine. And that one is good.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Charlotte calls timeout. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Zeller, who's checked in for Biyombo. Miles Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Devontae Graham. Chicago also making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Vucevic. Brown comes in for Williams. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Chicago leading by 7. Markkanen kicks to Levine. Ball with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And Wanamaker gets it to go.
Oh, I like the floor awareness on display from Rozier. Awesome job finding the open teammate.
Now, Satoransky. Passes it to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
And see, well, really because of that raw athleticism, Rozier was a mid-first round pick back in 2015. And you can see, though, that skill set is evolving.
Well, that's why Charlotte gave him a 3-year, $58 million contract. I mean, the feeling is he's still reaching his full potential. We saw signs of growth last year.
Chicago making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. Pass to Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Zeller with it. Over Tice. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Cody Zeller.
Before the game, his college coach told us that he's the most focused kid he's ever recruited. Zeller's showing great focus there, converting through that contact.
Now, here's Satoransky. Outside, Markkanen. Now, here's Valentine. He's covered by Ball. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Tice. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
One shot. That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
That's good from Tice. Bridges with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Wanamaker. Here's Bridges. Down low. Here's Zeller over Markkanen. Shot by Zeller, no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now here's Brown. And here is Satoransky. 2 points. That one goes.
Satoransky works hard to create on offense. I mean, he finds his shot with the mid-range jumper.
Hornets trail by 10. Now, here's Bridges. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Now, Satoransky. Now the pass to Tice. Brown down low. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got 6.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Pass to Zeller. Pass to Wanamaker. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 8 rebounds in this game. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. The drive by Ball. Count it. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Satoransky looking around. No good on that one. Hornets trail by 8. And Ball slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, that's the one area where they've had an edge, but they've been outworked in too many other aspects of this game.
Here's Brown. Following the bucket by the Hornets. And again, no good by Chicago. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Ball slams it in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Satoransky against Rozier. The second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, that's some fearless play from Satoransky right there. I mean, the defender comes at him hard, but he sticks with the shot.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, GA. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
And the first one at the line is good.
continuing to watch Satoransky improve over time. I mean, he's a good teammate who accepts whatever role is asked of him.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Then for the Bulls, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Markkanen. Lean comes in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Brown. And so he makes both from the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rozier with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Bridges. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Cutting to the basket with force. Love when Bridges dares the D to get aggressive with it.
It's his first trip to the line.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
The first one falls.
You know, Bridges takes a lot of pride in his hometown of Flint, Michigan. Shout out to the Flintstones. That's great to see. I mean, he holds a basketball camp there. That community is always close to his heart.
Charlotte making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. Bridges against Levine. Pass to Tice. All sorts of time. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 6 assists in the game. Bridges for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Rozier. So the Bulls 5 right now. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Young. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He's so explosive on his way to the rim. Rozier is skilled at knifing inside and hurting the defense.
Levine against Bridges. Charlotte trailer. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
When Miles is aggressive, he's at his best, taking it to the rack.
Here's White. On the wing, Levine. Tice trying to break free. Levine, good. Levine's got 23.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. Shoots over Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Washington's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. And the dunk by Zeller. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
4th overall pick in the 2013 draft. Zeller is progressing amid high expectations, yet it has been somewhat of a slow go overall.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Tice. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It goes on Cody Zeller.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Tice. And some changes here for the Hornets. Biombo is checked in for Cody Zeller, and Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Bridges. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Vucevic is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And there's the pass to Biombo. Graham against White. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. White's running. And White with the stuff.
Well, because of his speed, White is hard to match up with in the open floor.
And here is Graham. Passes to Hayward. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
That was all on them. I mean, that's a free possession they just gave up.
To the paint, here's White. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Washington. Back to Rozier. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Blazers matchup, it's never easy going up against the top team in the West. But if they're able to come away with the win, it's going to be a huge confidence booster.
That's good from Rozier. And so he hits both. Now here's Levine. Kicks it to White. Levine against Rozier. And Levine, here we go. Knocks it loose. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. Charlotte on D. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Pass to White. Fires the three.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
That one drops for him.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Vucevic. It's Biombo with the rebound. Biombo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Graham finds Rozier. In the corner, it's Hayward to tie it up. Got a hand on it.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Hornets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. The feed to Biyombo. The pass to Rozier. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Chicago leading. White goes in. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Taken away by Williams. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his 5th foul.
And that's number 5 on him. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now. Try to get him out the game.
Now here's Levine. Passes it to Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
It stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. Now White. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Washington. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
We saw the incredible potential of Kobe White during his rookie season. Remember, he hit 7 3-pointers in a single quarter in less than a month into his pro career. Come on, man, that's unreal. A little bit shaky at the line there. I mean, he did the important part and got him in front.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And again, Chicago, no good. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. White against Graham. Hayward on the wing. Dishes to Bridges. Over Tice. Charlotte again missing. The Bulls shooting not great, 40% for the game. Levine inside the 3-point line. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Levine's got 12 points here in the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Graham. Changes up. And it's Chicago with the rebound. White's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Nice move.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
The first one falls. Ball's checked in for the Hornets. And a change for the Bulls. Markkanen's checked in. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And they've been so steady at the line in the second half. Gotten a good volume of free throws and converting at a high clip.
Rozier against White. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's the combination of skill and strength. Hayward draws contact. I mean, keeps his eyes on the rim and finishes the play.
The free throw drops by Hayward. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. Ball feeling it out a bit. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Levine. Now the dish to White. Over in the corner, Williams. Shot clock at 5.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's Hayward, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And the Hornets making a change here. Zeller's checked in. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Bulls. And Hayward, no good on that one. The Bulls shooting 40% from the field. Right side, White. He dishes it to Vucevic. Outside, Williams. Outside, Levine. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Ball from long range. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic is... Levine dishes to Young. Rozier with the steal. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
To take the lead. Nice D from Levine. That free throw good from Young. Devontae Graham's checked in for Charlotte. He doesn't get the second one. The Hornets trail. Ball finds Rozier. Back to Ball. Pass to Biyombo. Shoots over Vucevic. That misses off the backboard. Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Williams with a clean look. Bangs home the trifecta.
A nice find by White. I mean, we want to see more of this from him. I mean, Kobe might not be a point, but he can pass.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Garrett Temple has checked in for Kobe White. That's good from Rozier. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Levine. Inside. Here's Temple. And it's Biyombo with the rebound.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And Hayward with the stop.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. So it's Chicago now. Here's Temple. He kicks it to Levine. Over ball. Levine can't hit. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Graham. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 6 assists in the game.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure what this guy was in the first half.
Now here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
This is what leaders do. Levine commanded the rock and coming through in the big spot.
And the Hornets call time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Charlotte shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Ball against Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Such a ruthless competitor. Rozier excels at attracting contact when he's going up with assertiveness.
That's good from Rozier. Satoransky's checked in for the Bulls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
To the paint, tipped away, and stolen by Graham. Down low, here's Rozier. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, wow. Rozier playing with real heart. I mean, doing what he can do to build momentum for the team.
Bulls trail by 4. Satoransky with it. And the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Biyombo. And that one is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Hayward. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Levine against Rozier. To the inside. Biyombo. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
To halt the run. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Vucevic. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Biombo. Levine with the rebound. Levine's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Satoransky. Off target with his 3.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
Ball, the pass to Biombo. Passes it to Hayward. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
He doesn't shy away from the physical aspect of the game. Hayward's gotten better at drawing contact over the years.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door. And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? How with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Time is of the essence. Basket and a foul has got to be the game plan.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Vucevic. Biombo with the block. Williams for 3. That's Biombo with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Beyond the arc. Hayward grabs the board. Pass to Rozier. And so it's Charlotte with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, what turned this game around tonight?
We came out with energy in the second half. I mean, after we had a little bit of a lull there, called a timeout and we regrouped and got it together. I thought we played well, shared the basketball. We regrouped.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a different team second half. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.